So one thing that you'll notice is how perfect the background here is. There are no defects. Now it's a very sunny day and there's a window right over there, and so you might expect to see some manifestation of that. But the only way you can do that is to have the screen behind me be absolutely flat, which means it's very vulnerable. I could push it over with a feather and the whole thing would fall back. If you fold it a little bit so it kind of protects itself from falling over, then you get all sorts of defects. And so...
Did you do a live demo of the defects?
No, oh, you want a live demo?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Oh, right.
Right.
Oh wow, it's like the whole background is unraveling.
See, yeah. So yeah, let's see here. So the other thing that that's quite interesting is what people like or think they like. Right now, this background is very popular in the transplantation regenerative medicine world. We're bringing those two fields together, and this is one of few graphics that kind of depicts that. But if you look at it, however fascinating or not you might consider it to be, it's kind of static, right? I mean, you can get the entire impression of what's there in about 30 seconds and then nothing more happens, right? Whereas if you take something really fanciful and complex like this or this, yeah, then it's watchable for a much longer period because of all the sort of subtle action there. Even this alien riding asteroid, and yeah, so all of them are a bit more durable as things to have behind you for a long period of time. Yeah. Now, if you want to see like what's beyond, so this is like the medical student's desk right over there. And that's the window side. And then if we turn things the other way, begin to see the coroplast cutouts and the wall screen. And the wall screen has lots of features that we never ever use. It has a sound system. So yeah, so you can hear, it has beautiful stereo sound and everything, but it's completely impractical to use the sound system because it would bother all. But right now, yeah. So I'm the only one on the whole floor, and even if you think about sound permeating up or down, that also can't happen because there's an interstitial space. It's a 5-story building with 10 stories because there's this hidden interstitial space, and so there's no way any sound can actually penetrate here. Right. Okay. But now, and fold up the screen and start to see the other things that are in here.
This is so eerie. Like the out of context, the out of context chloroplasts are actually kind of creepy.
What?
The out of context chloroplasts are actually slightly creepy, I have to say.
Well, you're a part of that, of course.
Yes, I know. I'm a little bit creeped out, actually.
Yeah. So now you see we have hardly any green. We have just that. So if we take, I'm just going to take that out into the hall and then come back and show you the real things in the room. Okay, so now there's no green at all. And oh, but the watering can. So it's a very narrow spectrum green, but that watering can is the right color of green.
Oh my goodness.
So we're still seeing, so the plants, which we just got in the last week, you can see them back here, including the orchid. I never knew there was so much conspiracy theories about how to tend an orchid plant, how to water an orchid plant. Right, but here's the window. And when I inherited this office, that window was all clouded. You can hardly see through it. So the window has recently been replaced and we have videos of all that. And so the medical student sits there and has the view out the window where I'm sort of catty corner to the side. And then over here, you start to see some of the, so this is Rebecca Hu in 3 different poses here. And then Eduardo back here. And then Ishida here in the brown. And then Qing herself. Yeah, right there. And then there's another, let's see if we can go further. Yeah, there's the desktop Qing. So, and that's not moving. But anyway, so I'm going to take the, I think I'll take the watering can out into the hall too. Yeah. So first I'm going to take Simon. Simon is the creative force behind all of our green screen videos. So without
the real Simon, not the cardboard cutout.
Yeah. The cardboard cutout doesn't do that, but anyway, yeah. And so I'm going to take him out into the hall. And you'll notice a nondescript filing cabinet behind Simon. And you would think there can't be anything important there. But you're wrong, because the note Qing wrote during her February 6th visit, it is at the most prominent upper left and will be there forever. And then her shelf containing her creative work is right behind this screen there. Yeah, so I'm going to move some of that stuff and then show you what's left. Okay, so I'm going to get out. This screen. So the shelf there, so those are all things that Qing has created. And then you may wonder, what's that thing at the upper right there? And that is from Keith. It's a very new acquisition.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, my partner, he went across Asia when he was younger, and then he got like all these masks that like are now superfluous, and Kim decided to adopt one. So that's the mask that is kind of on its side right now. Hard to tell what it is from the distance, but yep, that's Keith's mask.
All right, we're back in business. Okay. So this is the mask from Keith. Yeah. And Rebecca's partner is going to make a plant stand for where the plants are. Yeah. And so now, just see here. So I'm going to take the rest of the cardboard cutouts out of here. Let me take a second. This is Terence Stokowski, and she has another cutout where the live Terran poses with these two cutouts. So call that the three Terrans, and I think nobody's ever done a cutout like that before. So. Okay, and then Qing.
Where's all Kim? Where are the Kims?
Coming out here. Okay, next is Eduardo. We've got 4 of him. This is the evil Eduardo. Yeah, depending on what. Yeah, this is the happy Eduardo, surprised Eduardo. Yeah.
I love how they just all stack together.
A buoyant Eduardo. Yeah, right there you go. Okay, now we're moving Ashita. So it's one pose of Ashita's. Okay, another one here. And finally, Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
He was one of the original ones, like one of the ones that
He was
predated.
historically older than the rest of these. He was like the first cutout we became interested in. Okay, moving Qing. Okay. Okay, so now I am mopping. Yeah,
Yeah, if
I
anyone
believe this is the
interested in-
first ever depiction of Kim mopping.
that's it, you know, like
And
it's,
it doesn't take very
rare.
long because it's not a very big space. Anyway, yeah. All right. Okay, so I think that's all the outside world needs to know about this. So I'm going to stop the recording now.